The Stoughton High Wrestling team aims to be one of the top squads in the Hockomock League and in the region this winter, and they have the talent to do so. The team features a strong core led by captains Mike Carroll, Joey Girolamo, and Bryan Nguyen.
I just found out we're ranked like 5th in Division II, so behind some pretty decent teams. So I'm thinking that we can be ranked higher, and we got some successful looking guys.
Yeah, earlier on this season, Coach said that we have 9 out of 14 weight classes as seniors, and seniors means a lot of experience. So I think we can execute with those 9 out of 14 weight classes, and we have a lot of good juniors stepping up too.
Girolamo wrestles at the 182-pound class, while Nguyen is the team's heavyweight. Both were key contributors as sophomores, but injury sustained early last year wiped out their junior seasons. Fully recovered, Joey Girolamo and Bryan Nguyen figure to be 2 of Stoughton's top wrestlers this year and should help ease the losses of recent graduates Rob Moan and Frank Girolamo.
Well, if I can't say how big they are without talking how big of a loss they were last year. I really believe losing them last year cost us the league title, cost us a higher place in the sectional tournament. By gaining them, we really didn't, taking nothing away from Frank Girolamo and Rob Moan from last year. It kind of like they fell in place having 2 really athletic, good wrestlers fall. So it's like we lost no one. But what I mean by that is because they weren't here last year, they just kind of fall in, and now everybody behind them is 1 year older, and more experienced.
Girolamo and Nguyen aren't the only wrestlers who will contribute this season.
Well, one that it's kind of like no one really knows about, I think Brandon Cohen. He's also a senior. He's one of the 9 that we have on out of the 14. So I mean, I think he can be a really dominant wrestler.
Brendan Flaherty, he's going to be stepping up. He's a freshman right now, and he's going to be doing really well. We just saw him we watched him wrestle during the weekend practice, and he was just tooling on one of the 106, 113. Another one is probably Medina. Medina is extremely underrated because he just wrestled last year, and that was his first time, I'm pretty sure, was it? Yeah. And he did extremely well. He looked like he was just a 3-year wrestler right there. He had the technique down, he had the stance down, he had his own style going on already, and it was just his first year wrestling. So
I think that, with Brandon Cohen, we have Tom Moan. I always work with them in groups, and they're always giving me a tough time. So I expect, a lot from them. 3 JV kids just came into our varsity practice today because of all their hard work. We have, and I look forward to seeing them later on. We have Matt DeSilva, Chris McNulty, and Edwin Burgos. Yeah.
You can't talk about the Stoughton High Wrestling team without mentioning a trio of juniors: Brett Layton, Devlin Carroll, and Brandon Layton. Brett Layton wrestles at the 126-pound class, Devlin Carroll at 132, and Brandon Layton at 138. They have performed at a high level for the past 2 years and are expected to be 3 of the team's best wrestlers this winter.
If they're kind of 1, 2, 3. They're kind of a murderer's row, if you call it. They're always 1, 2, 3 in their weight classes where they fall in. So you wrestle Brett, you wrestle Devlin, then you wrestle Brando. And Brando and Brett, I mean, what can be said? Returning sectional champions. I think they both have a quest to be state champions this year, and I don't think much will stand in the way. Devlin is right in the mix with them because he has to wrestle with them every day. So they bring his level up, he brings their level up. They're all ranked right now in the state. And it's pretty exciting to have them only as juniors, and they're leaders too. They're kind of leaders as juniors, and it's pretty exciting to see what all 3 of them will continue to bring this year and next year.
Expectations are high. This could be one of the more successful sports teams at Stoughton High this school year, but the team is still committed to putting in the necessary hard work.
Funny I was telling the kids, the better you get, the bigger the target goes on your back. And I had a lot of people wanting to wrestle us this year and get us on their schedules. So we have a pretty decent schedule where I think it will allow our kids to peak for tournament time. and I'm expecting big things for them. But you know, we got to put in the work and work hard, and hopefully it will all pay off.
And I think it's going to take a really good work ethic that we all have. I mean, if you look at all of us, we just got out of a light practice because we have sports awards. We're all drenched in sweat. I'm bleeding, and you know, I mean, it just takes a it just takes a really good work ethic, and that's just what's going to put it all together, and the success will hopefully come.